The Grant County PUD is looking to take advantage of low water at Crescent Bar to dredge the area around the boat launch. The PUD is getting ready to accept bids from companies capable of removing 45,000 cubic yards of sediment in the channel between the boat launch and the Columbia River. The utility is hoping the work will begin in August. Dredging the channel meets requirements from the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission to create recreational opportunities, which is a condition of receiving the licenses to operate Wanapum and Priest Rapid dams. Taking advantage of the dry conditions created by the Wanapum Dam reservoir drawdown helps reduce environmental impacts, provide better quality control, allow for a shorter construction period, and provide a cost savings to Grant PUD ratepayers. A man pleaded guilty to attacking a state trooper because his friend was being tested for DUI. He is now serving 2 months in jail. Cody Hoynes, a 24-year-old Moses Lake man, pleaded guilty in Grant County Superior Court to assault in the 3rd degree. Hoynes has no prior criminal history and faced between 1 month and 3 months in jail under state sentencing laws. Judge John Nodell followed the prosecutor's recommendation, sentencing Hoynes to 2 months in jail. Hoynes was riding in a Jeep Cherokee that a Washington State Patrol trooper pulled over for a broken taillight. When the officer approached the vehicle, he smelled intoxicants and ordered the driver out of the vehicle. Hoynes got out of the Jeep, ran at the officer, and tried to punch him. The officer took Hoynes to the ground where the suspect hit the trooper in the side of the head. When the officer stood up, Hoynes threw rocks at him. The trooper detained him after using his taser 3 times. In Northwest news, a chain of truck stops will have to pay a $92 million fine and more than $56 million in restitution. Owned by Cleveland Browns owner Jimmy Haslam and Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam, they may have put the worst behind them after federal attorneys agreed not to prosecute Flying J for cheating customers. In an agreement with prosecutors, the nation's largest diesel retailer acknowledges that employees cheated trucking companies out of promised fuel rebates and discounts. Prosecutors said Monday that Pilot has agreed to pay a $92 million penalty, which is within the range of what the company would pay if convicted at trial. Since federal agents raided Pilot's Knoxville, Tennessee headquarters in April 2013, 10 former employees have pleaded guilty to the scheme to defraud customers. CEO Jimmy Haslam has said he had no knowledge of the scheme. Governor Bill Haslam has said he isn't involved in Pilot's day-to-day operations. Drones are most commonly used for military purposes, but a real estate broker is using his handmade drone for something else, filming rural properties for sale. CNN reporter Claire Powell has the story.
As easy as flicking a switch.
The newest tool in our toolbox that we can use.
Just like that, a drone takes off over Bill Brewer's acreage just outside of Martinsdale.
We couldn't see from the road or from a waterway. We can get deep into the fields, check every corner.
He offered to bring it down to fly over the fields to see the debris out there, how bad it is, and which is a neat thing. So
land managers from People's Company, a Des Moines-based real estate group, offered him a look at flooding, terraces, soils.
You can just get a bird's eye view of everything.
The People's Company manages over 16,000 acres of farmland, including some cases like this, where the rest of the building is all of the way
out here.
Yeah, that's a piece of debris from that shed right there.
And yes, that's the rest of Bill Brewer's metal building.
Good and bad both, I guess. It's nice to know what all is out there so you'll know what to look forward to for harvest.
Right there, piece right there, piece right there, piece right there, piece right there.
Bill says without the company offering their drone, he wouldn't know where the pieces went. And he's so infatuated with the drone's ability, he wants to get one too.
And I think it's going to be great technology to scout fields with and going to be a great tool.
Going to be being the key words. With little regulation from the Federal Aviation Administration, drones are facing a long-term battle just to stay in the skies.
So it's really a big gray area. It's kind of like the technology has surpassed the law, and we're just using it and hoping to not get punished too much later.
Yeah, government will have to get involved, I'm sure. They think they got to be in everything.
Reporting in Martinsdale, Claire Powell, ABC 5 News.
The Federal Aviation Administration only has a few enforceable rules for drones as of right now. They can't fly over 400 feet and must weigh less than 55 pounds. The FAA hopes to have a new set of regulations in place by fall of 2015. And that's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.